Welcome to Night Talk, Pillow Talk with Joey.C. How's everybody doing tonight? I guess uh, because I just was so excited, I sent one of those super things to Tukey, tell him, we hit my 500 milestone, and right away, OJ and the potato, they got to make them crack. So, you know what? Let me tell you something. You're a potato, you're an orange, you're cowards, you're hide behind, you're a green puppet. I'm about sick of you guys, man. You know what? I work hard. And I get better and better every day. Yeah, we got a lot of gifted memberships. That means we got a lot of love. And I was just proud of that. But you know what? I don't care. Those guys are just, they'll be outplayed someday, man. They'll be gone soon. It won't be a matter of a year. People get sick of a puppet, an orange, and a potato. Promise you that. So I don't care what you think. I'm going to keep trucking, and I'm keep trying to build my channel and keep trying to do good for the people. So, and I'm proud of that milestone. Catalano TV hit 500 memberships today. Thanks to Miss Kitty. Big salute to Miss Kitty. We're at actually 503. 35 memberships she donated today. We were 33 short. And she just came out and what a remarkable person and what a remarkable supporter of the channel. Thank you, Miss Kitty. I'm very proud of that, man. How's everybody doing tonight? Wait for some of the chat to get in and we'll have a little talk. We're only going to do about just under an hour because the big freak podcast tonight with my lovely wife, Mrs. C, and Jason Bardo. It's going to be interesting. I heard they're pretty good, and I can't wait to see it. Did a lot of streaming today. We had the morning show. Kai had his morning show, Catalano TV. Then I did our morning show, me and Kudos Nui. And then we had the Alpha Shot Lounge, and I was on the 2:30. Then Kanzo, how we doing? What's happening, brother? Doing well, buddy. Doing well. Got everything ready. Then I'm going to pitch to those guys at DabbleCon for the about what the ideas for the baseball show. So I'm just going over and just doing a lot of researching and the work you gave me and yeah, it helped a lot, brother. You did me a solid. You were right. Good move. Just working on the morning show. It's coming along good. We just hit a milestone. I'm proud of thanks to Miss Kitty who donated 35 memberships tonight, which put us over 500 in less than what's today, the 24th? Today's the 24th, 11, 13. In 43 days, we hit a milestone, man. So I'm really proud of it. So I'm just excited. I know they're gifted memberships, and half those people don't even come to us. But if that just kept rolling over, it's a good feeling, man. That the small people that love us and show us love. I mean, Miss Kitty gifted over 209, I think, but close to 290 memberships out of the 503. What a remarkable person, man. What a remarkable person. I had a discussion with some folks on the show that other night about Pete Rose in the Hall. I said, no way. I had a discussion with some folks at the show the other night about Pete Rose in the Hall. I said, no way. He made it to the Hall? No, he's banned. Enlighten me. Where were you at? What show were you at? Now, first of all, after so many years, and he's past that, the writers write you in. After so many years, it's out of their hands, and 3 or 4 Hall of Famers got to vote him in. It's up to like his peers. It's no more up to the reporters or the beat writers. Oh, I said he does not belong. He did not get in. Oh no, Pete Rose, he deserves to be there. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He don't deserve to be working in baseball ever again. I mean, he's still on. He's a big ambassador for baseball. When they call him, he does work for them. Look at the ovation he gets still. I mean, he deserves the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I said you said he did not get in, but was he considered? Was somebody considered him? I mean, did someone try to bring him up and pitch for him? He cheated the game as a manager. He fucked over. But he didn't bet on his own team. I know he did wrong, but his playing record deserves to be. His manager, yeah, he was a bad manager, but he didn't fix the Reds games. He only bet on them to win. That was totally wrong. He blew it. I agree. As a player, though, come on. Don't you agree he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame for an all-time hit? He deserves it for that. That's just my opinion. And a lot of people are still mad at him. He broke a big rule. He did. And I agree. I mean, he got punished for it. He lied. That's the thing about it, is he lied. He had a chance to get out of that. He had a chance to get out of it and tell the truth. And look at what happened. Bart Giamatti had a heart attack on the shitter. And Freddie Vincent didn't like him. And he went with the band. And Pete Rose signed it. And his lawyer told him they didn't properly tell him what it meant. He didn't read it. He just signed it. They lied to him. But if Giamatti would have not died, he would have been eligible after 1 year because he liked Pete. And he knew Pete was going to be good for baseball. But now that's a slap on the wrist. When Pete would have, the next 40 years, he still gambles. He burned, yes, he did. He burned his bullpen when yes, he did. I agree. He did a lot of bad as a manager. No doubt. I agree. But as a player, I'm strictly talking as a player. As a player, being an all-time hit leader, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame for that. That's it. Some people agree with that in the Hall of Fame. Johnny Bench don't agree with that because they're looking at the overall. I'm just looking as a player aspect. If I was looking at the whole picture, I might be borderline with this, but I'm just taking him as a player. Forget about anything that happened with the betting and the manager stuff. As a player, he deserves to be in. That's just my opinion. Yeah, he wore number 14 as the Reds manager. I understand that. That's his number. He did wrong as a manager, but as a player, he broke records. He was a phenom as a player. And that should be recognized in the Hall of Fame. Nobody's going to break that record. But he shamed the game as a manager. Yes, he did. I give you that 110%. But at least a recognition that here's the all-time hit leader. We're allowing him in the Hall of Fame based on that only. He was wearing, I know he was wearing number 14. I told you that. It's his number. Why would he change his number as a manager? They don't do that. When you're a big-time player like that, and you become a manager, you always get your number, your player number. That's how it works. So, but, it's all good. Johnny A. Yep, Pete Rose was one of the best and always betted on himself. Yes, he did. He never fixed the Reds. He would never do that. That I know for a fact he would. I knew him well enough that he would never do that. But he did. He missed it. You can't have it both. Yes, I know, Gonzo. I see your point 110%, buddy. And I'm not arguing with the fact that you're mostly right about this. All I'm saying, just for a 1 minute, look at the record and try to forget that other stuff for a minute, and just based on that, he was Dallas Green, Jim Fry, Rostov. But I agree with you, Gonzo. I mean, it should have never happened. He shamed the game, so it just should have never happened. It was a sad day for a lot of people, so sad day for me. I'm really starting to dislike the orange, El Horrible 2K, and the potato. I'm done with them. I'm done with them. I'm sick of their criticism. They think they're so high and macho, man. I get it. I mean, I'm small time, but I got a good group of people, and we're working hard and we're getting better. Those guys are just jerks, man. They're trashing my 500 milestone. They're just idiots, man. They're just, like, for charity. Yeah, him and his wife are so poor they need charity. I'm sick of that, man. I can't wait to say they're obsolete with finding people done with the orange, done with the potato. The Dabbleverse really sucks, Rostov says he bet his bullpen guns. Yes, he did. He certainly did. He made all his runners drain their bank account. He broke the one guy. The guy was a big fan. He took advantage of that. He was like that. Then the one guy he used to keep in the club all the time, he threw him out because he was getting to know too much, and he brought in another guy, and then he wore that guy went through his whole bank account, lost his house, everything. So yes, poor Ron Robinson and John Franco. Yeah. Now, I didn't see the Hall of Fame ballots this year, but I heard what's his name made it in. Two of the Yankee guys made it to the Hall of Fame. How many people made it to the Hall this year? I didn't see it. I haven't even paid attention. I'm curious who made it. I'll look it up right now. So let me see. Hang on, boys. Let's see what we got. Let's see what. So what I'm looking at, and it's so Beltran made it, and Adrian Beltran made it, right? 2024 baseball fame class included and Adrian Beltran, Todd Helton, good call. Joe Mauer, good. Jim Leland, good job, Jim Leland. He's a Hall of Fame manager. Me and Gunzo were just talking about Jim Leland the other day. He did. I love Jimmy Leland. Great guy. Yeah, I'm reading it right now. Great guy. Yeah, I'm happy for those guys, man. All that was a good choice of guys right there. Joe Mauer, great catcher. Jim Lee, one of the best managers. Good inductees this year. Todd Helton was a uh, uh, pretty good player. Uh, good choices. Adrian Beltran, I'm really happy for the Rangers that he made it. You know, that's great. He was probably like a first ballot, wasn't he? Second ballot, first time ballot, because he's not that old. He just retired, didn't he? Not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken. That's awesome, though, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I know they lowered the bar, but they had to. They had to because baseball was in trouble. Harold Baines, he made it. No, get out of here. He was in the hall. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. East Maryland and Mustangs. That's cool. I don't think he's Hall of Fame material. He was good. He was decent, but yeah, I'm a little tired. I did a morning show and I did a show on Lou the God's channel, and then we just got done with the Elvis Shot Lounge, and I wanted to come on and do this. Do about an hour of this. Tonight's a Freak Pod with Mrs. C and Jason Bardo. Don't know much about his Freak Pods. I heard they're really mind blowing and pretty cool. And he's doing Mrs. C tonight, so we'll see how they hit. You know. So I'm kind of excited for that. But other than that, I'm just tired, man. After that, go to bed and get up and do my morning show tomorrow. Me, Kahuna. Kahuna Nui is really the key, man. He's very popular. He's doing well. He's good at this, and we enjoy having him, man. So this is a great thing. Uh, let's bet. Ross says Harold Baines made it. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. If you say it, I believe you. Trust me. I ain't gonna bet. 'Cause I know you're telling the truth. So I'm just shocked. So let me see who else. Was there anybody else besides? So I know you said Beltran, Helton, Mauer, Leland, and you're saying Harold Baines. That's good, man. That's good. If Harold Baines, I mean that's him and Nick. Good guys. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Johnny A. Yes. I mean, I tell you what. There's no better guys than the guys from end of the '70s, early '80s era. They were great. Those guys. You had a lot of great guys that were just great. I used to disagree with Gary Carter making it, but James, nah, Carter's the he was a Hall of Famer, most definitely. Gary Carter was always a Hall of Famer. He's a good hitting catcher. Um, yeah, the kid they called him. He was great, Gonzo. He was great, Gonzo. Year in and year out, never let down. Yes, true. Mason Kahuna is a good straight man, and you guys comedic do. How do you really think we're doing? I'm getting all these great raving people. These people are saying, "Great team. The chemistry's there. The show's going to be great." I think we're doing good. And how did you like how I handled today in the afternoon show, Mason? He admitted I made a right choice by keeping Kai Boccaccio. He was the better man. He said that on air. I made some history today, buddy. I'm mending fences, or at least at best getting people recognition when with the people that were not so nice. Lou's all right. He needs someone to keep him. He kind of like needs someone like me, someone just to keep him, call him out when he needs to be called out. You know what I'm saying? And he asked me if I'd like to come back next Wednesday and do another one. So I said yes because it went well today, and he did what he did today. And I didn't ask him to do none of that. I did ask him about the apologize, Miss Honeybee. It's up to him. He made the choice. I didn't demand it, and I did ask him to unblock you, and he did that. But as far as what he said today about Kai, I got to the back. We were in the back there, and he goes, "I want to tell you something, man. I thought about it hard." He goes, "You made the better choice taking Kai. He runs the channel good. He's willing to do a show by himself, which I would have never done. I would have probably not. I would have got your channel demonetized." He said because I'm an angry guy. He said that Kai kept the channel going amongst with everything that's going on between me and Kai and Mrs. C, but Kai really protects the channel. And I think he's coming around. And to say that on public, he knows some things. He said, I told you guys, I know Kai says it's impossible, but I did this all for Kai. And if Lou keeps to his word, I'll do a couple shows on a Wednesday with him. It don't mean nothing. We had a good time. We talked about other things, movies and baseball and whatever we talked about. It was good time. I had a good time today. So I hope he stays that way because I like talking with him. And at the end of the day, I wish I had both of them still on the channel together. So, and I love Kai, and I'm doing this for Kai because I want nobody to talk about him and his wife anymore. They don't deserve that. Now we got to talk about getting them some subscriptions, people. They got Range later. Yep, Rock Range, Tim Range. Yeah. I'm just listening to this. I'm listening to the Tukey soup in my ear here, and I'm just like, I'm not happy with these guys. They used to be cool with me, and never done nothing wrong to these guys. I've always been friendly and help them, but they're just like way out there. The three of them got such big heads. They think they're just like these super major stars. They don't forget one thing: we're on YouTube. They're not in a movie theater. They're not in limelight, and they can say something. They can hit you right where they where they stab you right in the heart, and that's he's a puppet, an orange, and a potato. What do they got to talk about? But who cares? I'm gonna take criticism from them. Hello, Miss Kitty. Hello. Miss Kitty's the best. Unbelievable. 35 memberships today. Took us over the top. Hit a milestone. I wasn't going to talk about it. I got so excited. We're at 503 memberships. That's a wild milestone in 43 days. Less than 2 months. Now, I know they're gifted memberships. And I know they're making they're saying, oh, you got 500 gifted memberships because people feel sorry for you. And you guys are poor. This is what they're saying about me over at Tukey Soup. And I'm like, you know what? No, I think they're true. They really like us, and they're helping us because they care. And I know 500 people that have membership. We don't see half those people because they don't even like us or know about it. But it doesn't matter. The heart came from Miss Kitty and people like that, and you guys that always are here loyally, that are loyal to us. Miss Kitty's got like 288 or 89, and we only have 503 total. That's 251 would be half. She's over to half. You're a wonderful person, man. I just I don't get it. You're so kind, and I'm just glad that you chose to be kind to us and like us to be here, because without you, we couldn't make that happen. So thank you. Went from the bottom of my heart. I really mean that. You just really impressed me, and anything you need, anything. If we got in the power to do it, you're done. Anything. I mean that. So thank you again. Yvonne Calderon. Who's this guy that hang out with Steel Toe? Johnny something. Is that you, Johnny? Is he in my chat? Is that the same Johnny A? Or that's a different Johnny? I don't know, man. Steel Toe, I don't know much about him, but everybody thinks he's the creme of the crop right now, And I know. I just appreciate you so much, Miss Kitty. I know you work hard, and that's just so kind to you, man. It's just, I don't know. I'm lost for words. When someone's that kind to somebody, it's just. You touched our hearts, all of us, cool, and all of us. Thank you. Johnny A says, no. Poor baby Ivan. What happened, Johnny? What happened, Charlie? Charlie, don't serve. What's that mom and Ivan? What's up with him? Johnny wouldn't. Honey thighs. Honey thighs? Johnny goes to sleep early. He does? All right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. I got to say one thing that there's some days that, like, the morning show, we had a good amount of people. The night show has been tailing off. We used to have a lot of people, but now we're not. I don't understand it. I know Tukey's on, though, but Julie's not on. Tukey's on. But who else is on tonight? Let me check the circuits here. Let's see the circuits. Gunzo, any insight on Moyer 86, 87? I have some, but I really, a lot of pictures I didn't bother because some pictures are like really quirky. So they're all business. Nice guy. Jamie Moore's a nice guy. I don't really have many interactions with him or anything bad or anything good. I don't think he was a guy that really went out on the road that much. Just stayed conditioned. I like Jamie. So I got nothing really that comes to mind where I had any major interactions. I was doing my thing. I know he came into the video room a couple of times and he watched a video. He asked me to post a video. But it was all business. A guy like that was all business, man. With when it came to actual wanting to get details of the video for his pitching and stuff and his mechanics. But most of those guys, the guys that goof around are guys that are like on the bench, the guys that are not playing every day. And then you get some starters, infielders. I am so way overtired, man. I got to hang on to just one more podcast. At least I can watch it later now. Boyer debated when Boyer Moyer was a great pitcher, man. But I liked back-to-back. Remember him and Maddox used to go back-to-back? Was it Maddox and then Moyer? It was always back-to-back in the rotation, wasn't it? What a great 1-2 punch for pitching, sir. I love those guys, man. I saw one of his final starts at Colorado. Yeah, around 2012. I think my boy was catching for him. Danny Ardois was the catcher. He was the one catching that year, Danny Ardois, who lives in Louisiana. Gave up baseball, don't want to coach. Just finally made the big leagues, stayed up there for a couple years with Colorado, gave him a chance. Decent catcher, strong kid. He got a bunch of kids. I think he's got about 10 kids, him and his wife. And he's a used car manager in somewhere in Louisiana. It's amazing, very amazing that he doesn't he didn't have no desire to work or coach baseball. And managers, I asked him, why don't you baseball? He goes, no, I need a lot, make good money. I can't starve. I got a lot of kids, so I respect that. Charlie Don't Serve. I'm really hurt from this morning. What happened, Charlie Don't Serve? Tell me what happened. Why are you hurt, buddy? Charlie Don't Serve. Keddy murders Mindstuff. I hurt oh my God. Are you okay, buddy? You jogging? Man, oh man. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Is it a pretty good sprain? Wow, man. Did you see Girardi or Berryhill before they came up? Damon Berryhill. You talking about Damon Berryhill? Yeah, I had more interaction with him. Joe Girardi I don't remember if he was there when he came from. Yeah, he was there, but I had a lot more interaction with Damon Berryhill. Berryhill was number 9, I believe. He wore number 9, I believe. But Joe Girardi, man, he was a bull, man. He's a pit bull. I don't know much about him, but he was a hell of a manager with the Yankees, and he's a good dude. From what I hear, I don't really have a lot of. There's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys that, believe it or not. When I wasn't directly working the clubhouse show, when I was put in the video department, it was in the clubhouse, but it was you had the main clubhouse, and this was the new clubhouse, not the new one they got now. The new one they built when they had the one in the left field corner that used to be the ground school, which was a crappy one. Then when the Dallas Creek took over, they built one adjacent. You go down the tunnel and the walkway from the dugout. And you go a little downstairs, a little bit of walk. You go a little downstairs, a little bit of walk, and go that way. And they built underneath the stands. That was a decent sized clubhouse. You walked in, you had the main clubhouse, of course you get the showers, and you walk up 3 stairs. You had the manager's office, and then the video room, and the door that took you right out to the concourse. So I came through the concourse. Yosh, even though I wound up building bridges with Yosh, I didn't come through the main locker room, through the dugout like the players did. Thank you. Let me read this super chat. We got a $5 super chat from my man WSX. I heard that you'd be good on the IRL stream, and I happen to agree. I never heard. Well, hang on, let me read that. We're going to talk about that. It's a good question. I never heard what you think about it leaving money on the table. Thoughts? Well, a lot of people have pitched this, but you got to understand. Now, you saying it, that you heard that and you think it would be great, I respect your opinion. But the people that are saying it, that try to set me up to do it, they want me to stream 24/7 and videotape everything except using the bathroom and taking showers, or if you're going to be intimate. They don't want none of that. But they want to see, like, if me and my wife got an argument, they want to see if we have any, if we really got Newports living here, which we don't. They want to see if our house is immaculate, and it's like they're just trying to troll me with the idea, because they want to think they're like, we want to see if you really do drugs. You got to show that. I'm not going to go to jail. I don't do drugs, but if I do get an argument with my wife, I'm not going to put that on air. So IRL he said that's a real IRL. So some people say, no, you could just IRL outside doing with homeless people, interviewing that and driving, like we go to stuff like that. It's a lot of work. You got to have the proper equipment. I think that right now, I think I stay at the pace and keep growing this way and getting better and better. I'm not shutting it out. As far as leaving money on the table, I don't really think it's going to generate that money. I mean, pretty much we stream all day here now, considering that I do 2 shows. My wife does 1. Kai does a couple. We're already streaming a lot of hours. So IRL, I think, is just going to be more of for people to think they're going to catch us, or they're going to catch us off guard, or they're going to hear me and my wife. We don't, or everybody thinks I beat women. I don't beat women, man. I mean, it's you know what I'm saying? So Tuki and put a lot of stuff on it, But you hearing that, but you think you making it a point that you think it'll be good. I respect your opinion. Now, if more people like you thought it would be respectable and cool to do that, and that you felt a lot of money, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not worried about the money. I'm not. First and foremost, I'm doing this to get good at it. I appreciate the money. I appreciate the memberships. Miss Kitty took us over the top today with a milestone at 503, and I'm very proud of that. And then Honey Thighs, welcome to Alpha Shot Lounge. I'm not even on the Alpha Shot Lounge. Oh, he bought a membership for that. Honey Thighs, thank you. You bought a membership for Mrs. C, which you get entitled to all their shows. Honey Thigh just bought a membership to the Alpha Shot Lounge.
Who?
Honey Thigh. I think he's a male. I think he's got a male picture with a female name. Honey Thigh.
Thank you.
She said thank you very much. So he bought the membership, but you still have access to all the others. I let anybody that buys a membership, what level they did, 99 cents to $2.99 or I think $4.99 we have, I think, or is it $2.99 or $99, $1.99, $2.99? Yeah, you guys can have interaction with the whole thing. I think that's the best way to do it. But thank you for the membership. But WSX, I want to thank you, man, very much for the $5 super chat. I don't know, buddy. I would like the true people that love us, the fans like you and that we have every day, to send me an email. Give me what you think you would like to see in IRL. What you think would be a good IRL. Because the way they're talking is I got to leave it on 24 hours, when I'm in bed, if I'm scratching my butt, or if I'm fighting with my wife, you can't turn the camera. I'm like, I really don't fight with my wife. Yeah, I get loud. You guys hear me yelling. She's like, so I'm yelling for the bed. I'm out loud. And she don't like when I get crazy loud. When I get excited, I start yelling. But I mean, I got no desire to be mean to nobody in here, man. I mean, that's not my desire. But I mean, I could get angry. I've got angry. I've had where I got. She's got angry at me. But we don't hurt each other, man. It's ludicrous, man, that people think that. But I'm willing to listen to anybody that want to give me a reason. WSX, once you send me an email, if you can, at CatalanoTV 14, and just tell me that, like you said, you heard and you agree, and that you think it'll be a good. I never heard what you think about it, and I'm not shutting it down. But I want to know. You said you heard that you've been good, and I'd be good. And you happen to agree. So give me what you think a version of IRL is, if you don't mind, and I can read it, and that'd be great if you don't mind doing that. If you will do that, I would like to know what you think a good IRL stream is, and I would like to talk about that after you send it in. Anybody, please, because there's like when I'm reading up on these IRLs, a real IRL is you're filming your entire life. So if you are a controversial person and you fight with a lot of people, or you have a case in your house, or you are still doing drugs, or if you fight, that's not, and you don't leave nothing off the table when you do IRL. That's a real IRL. But people are saying you don't have to do all that. You could do IRL, this way, where you go out and you grab people on the street and interview. You go to you walk into a business. You just, you're shopping. You and your wife are shopping. You stream that, or you're driving to maybe go have a little getaway for the weekend, and you stream that. We're going to IRL stream all the way to FabCon, which is what we're going to do. And WSX, 1 month member, CatalanoTV Walk and Talk. Just wanted your thoughts. You make a good point. Thank you. Oh, yeah, for you, I'd do anything, buddy. For all you guys, I don't really know a lot about it. I'm learning, but I know that people said the way that El Horrible and /Tukey was trying to put me, and that he just wants to catch you and see if you really are a liar, if you really guys are, Mrs. C is really a prostitute. He thinks they really fantasize that I'm a drug addict still. Miss C's a hooker. We got black people here, and they rat her out every day, and I allow it.
First of all, nobody can afford me if I was a hooker.
Exactly, and so that's what they really want to see. If we fight or if she hits me, they want to see that. They want to make jokes out of it. That's not really an IRL. That's just them wanting that and content. And at first I was like all gun ho, and I thought, but someone goes, think about what they're doing. Yeah, that's not an IRL stream. No, that's just not.
There's people in our house that don't even stream.
And you got to be unprivate. You got to be you're putting yourself in a real IRL into the limelight of being a public figure 24/7. You're afraid about anything private. That's a real IRL. That you're willing to have cameras all over your house. When you're sleeping, they're watching you. And I think the only thing that excuses, of course, using the bathroom, and showering, and I think, and even having relations, making love. I don't think that it's mandatory to do that, but I mean, everything else is in there. I don't want to. That's kind of personal. I don't want to be doing this 24/7. I mean, I got moments of personal, I'm just talking and holding my wife watching something, and then we're talking normal. I don't want people to see that. That's nobody's business. But I would consider the right IRL, because there's different ones you could do. I can go out do an IRL where we're out 12 hours a day and we're just grabbing people off the street and we're interviewing people and we're checking on the homeless people and we're being police accountability. We're holding the police accountable, stuff like that. I would do stuff like that where you go and you hold a cop accountable because he went through a red light and there was no cause for it, and you document it. I would do stuff like that. But as far as I don't think I want to do that other way. I wouldn't be down for the way they're trying to get it, but I would be down to do it the way where it was getting good information and helping people and helping us as well. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't but I'm not shutting it down. But I hope that really answered your question, because you're a great guy, WSX, and thank you for that super chat, and thank you for remembering and all you guys.
I'm gonna stream in here.
I'm
gonna stream mine in here.
I'll be done before you get off. I'm only going.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I'm gonna just stream in here and sit in the bed.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, because I want to watch that one. So Kirkland Red 100. Thank you for the $1.09 Walk and Talk Mafia Tour of Tampa streams. I like that. I like Kirkland. Do me a favor. I got a relaxed brain sometimes. And I make a lot of notes, and then sometimes I can't find the notes. I'm just when I'm on point, but I like to be calm these days. And I'm really relaxed. And sometimes the brain, especially when I'm tired. CatalanoTV 14, CatalanoTV 14 at Gmail. Shoot me that exact title to an email from me, really, buddy. Everybody, I want you to email ideas. Please, it's important this is important that you guys start participating. I want you guys to interact. Like I said, I was only going to do a stream short today. Mrs. C is going to be doing a Freak podcast. I encourage everybody to go over there and watch Jason Bardo with one of his Freak podcasts. As Mrs. C is going to be in the Freak podcast. I don't know nothing about him, but that'd be not. Honey Thigh says, I heard 100. I thought, but he's a supporter. He's a guy that gets in here and he gets the chat going, and he's a great guy. And it don't matter if he sends $1, 50 cents. I appreciate anything, Honey Thighs. We're not about, people do that kindness in their heart. So I'm grateful, man. He's been nice to us, and I'm really grateful for that. And he helps our chat room. So the phone. Sorry about that, guys. I dropped the phone. I thought I had set it here right, but I think there we go. Let's see if that works. Oh, no, that's not going to work. How about that?